Let's yap. I think I honestly want to make like a series of just me kind of just like talking. Like, I think I'm gonna just use my camera and my YouTube to really have certain series where I'm just kind of like yapping. Like, yeah, I at least get to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sound too weird or whatever. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. So, spiritual laziness. I feel like for a while I was just in this rush of just being lazy. With me being a Christian, we would call that spiritual laziness. You are just operating out of disobedience, not using the gifts that God has given you. All right, and if you're someone that doesn't believe in God, then you could just look at this as just being sluggish or being lazy, or yo, it's this bird right here that's making a lot of noise. I'm a funny guy, all right? I like to make people laugh, all right? You're probably looking like, yo, what's he doing? It's this bird right here. Yo! Yeah, you! Yeah, why don't you come down here? Huh? Well, what am I doing? Honestly, don't even mind that bird right now. I'm currently outside recording this, and it's also about to get super duper hot. I think today is supposed to be like 98 degrees or 97 degrees. So I'm gonna try my best, honestly. But past months, I was operating out of spiritual laziness in a sense of there would be times where I just get fatigued, just tired, just drowsy, just lazy, and that is being disobedient. With me, how I look at spiritual laziness, especially in my worldview of being a Christian and a follower of Christ, I look at it as I'm not using the gifts that God has given me to advance the kingdom or to advance my career or just whatever it is in general. I'm not saying that I was 100% just, spiritual laziness, just sitting down, not doing nothing. There's times where I would just operate on motivation, whereas instead of operating on motivation, because every time you operate on motivation, right, is very dangerous because you always need something to kind of motivate you to get your gas pumping and get you going, right? You don't want to operate on motivation. You want to operate on obedience. You want to operate on, okay, regardless whether it's raining outside or it's sunny outside, I'm gonna still do XYZ. All right. And I felt like for a while I was just operating on motivation rather than obedience, right? If you look in the Bible, some of you guys may not follow the Bible, some of y'all will, all right? But I'm just using the Bible as an example. If you even look at so many stories how people in the Bible were operating out of obedience, they would, of course stumble because we're all human. We have flaws. We're not perfect. We get tired. We get fatigued. We, get emotional, things like that. All of that factors in. That's always the case. But you don't want to get into a season or a rush where it's like nothing's happening at all. You still kind of want to be doing something, whether it's you're learning something that's going to help you later on in that run, or whether it is you are actively doing something, even if it's small steps. I always say this one thing: slow motion is better than no motion. It's something that I heard, and it's something that I'm going to continue to say. Slow motion is better than no motion, and it's honestly so true, because it's like, don't want to just be sitting there at a pit stop in life for too long. Because if you're at a pit stop in life for too long, honestly, you may not get out that pit stop. There's a lot of people in life where once they kind of, make a pit stop in life, whether it's school, their career, their relationship, whatever, it's like, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna sit back. It doesn't matter. And that's not the case. You want to keep on moving in life. No matter what's going on, you always want to just keep on moving. So honestly, I did not want to make this video long at all, but honestly, I just feel myself coming out of this rust, coming out of this just like spiritual laziness season. And honestly, if you're still in this season of spiritual laziness and you don't really know how to get out, or what is the next step that God may have you, or maybe you don't believe in God, maybe you believe in the universe, whatever you believe in, right? You may be looking, what is the next step? And I honestly would say to you, analyze your life, right? Analyze your life entirely, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, just every way. Analyze your life and look and see What do you already have in your toolbox that can help you get to the next point in life? What do you already have in your toolbox? If I ask you, can you make a cake with everything, all of the ingredients that you already have in your house? You can't go to the store. Can you make that cake? Yes or no? And you may be like, oh no, I can't. But did you really analyze and look in the cabinets on what you have? Did you look at all of the ingredients that you have? I don't think some people really think about the ingredients or the knowledge that they already have that they just haven't physically applied. So it's like you have to look at it like, how can I apply the knowledge that I already have to advance me to my next chapter? Whether it's a big step or a little step, always just applaud yourself for those steps, but you don't want to seek the validation, because when you seek validation for the steps you take, then you just only go based on that motivation or those applause. All right, you always just want to be acting in obedience towards your career to keep on thriving. Hopefully this video has helped you. Like I said, I'm going to keep this short as possible. Honestly, I don't know how your week is going, all right, but God bless you. Hopefully you have a fantastic week. Amen. Hope to see you soon.